Facebook is planning to flood their platform with AI powered users. Let me say that again. Facebook, Meta, however you want to say it, owner of WhatsApp, Instagram, are planning to flood their platforms with AI powered users. Basically, they're planning to flood it with Facebook Meta sponsored bots. Like, we don't have enough bots on our internet already. I think there's already been surveys and stuff talked about where the internet is probably made up of like 75% bots and fake accounts and fake users and fake people. And instead of like trying to combat that more and like kind of end that, they are planning on adding their own AI powered users to their platforms, as if content hasn't been trash enough. We're getting Facebook sponsored people. Think about your reach. Like, you get penalized for your reach on Facebook, on Instagram specifically, if you have too many what they consider to be, I guess, fake users, bot users that don't interact with your post. Mm-hmm. And what are they going to do now? They're going to add more of those to their own platform that you do not have control over, but they have control over. So are they going to change the way that reach works? Because you get penalized again if you have too many bot followers in accounts that don't interact with you. But now you're going to put more bot users on these accounts. Are they going to follow people? Are they going to interact? What are we going to do? Like, we don't want fake interactions. We want to be able to reach real people. Like, fix the reach. Don't add more bots. It's crazy, but we're going to keep going. Here we go. Were you hoping that bots on social media would be a thing of the past? Well, don't hold your breath. Meta says that it'll be aiming to have Facebook filled with AI generated characters to drive up engagement on its platform. Think about that. That is fucking crazy. To drive engagement on their platform, instead of fixing their algorithm, instead of letting people have the reach of people that actually follow them and support them without having to pay for promotion or ads or whatever, to drive up engagement, they are creating AI bots. They're botting their own platform to create content and engagement. How is that legal? If I'm an advertiser and you are literally saying you're going to add your own bots to this platform to engage with things, and I have to pay a lot of money already to reach people, are you going to be showing my ads to bots? Because we're going to have a big fucking problem if that is the case. Let's continue. As part of its broader rollout of AI products, the AI characters will be created by users through Meta's AI Studio, with the idea being that you can interact with them almost like you would with a real human on the website. Why the fuck would I want to interact with the AI bot? I barely like interacting with the people on Facebook in general, but now you're going to have fake engagement with AI. And you think people are going to be happy with that? Okay. We expect these AIs to actually over time exist on our platforms, kind of in the same way that accounts do. They'll have bios and profile pictures and be able to generate and share content powered by AI on the platform. That's where we see all of this going. This is the dystopian end of the internet as we know it. Facebook is clearly one of the biggest platforms on the entire planet. They have, I don't know, it's got to be almost 1 billion users on their platform at this point. They touch every single continent, every single country pretty much. And the fact that they are to drive up engagement instead of fixing things, instead of allowing you better tools to reach your people, to just see your friends on your stream or your feed or whatever, they're going to be flooding it with AI accounts, fake accounts that are created by AI with fake people, fake backgrounds to drive engagement. They expect you to engage with these people. Facebook is so fucking cooked. Meta is so cooked. And the fact that this is coming on the heels of like TikTok's very imminent closure and leaving basically Instagram as the only platform for people to kind of turn to is not good. It's not good. Let's continue. The AI characters aren't a new feature. Meta has long invested in AI and has spent the past year stuffing all kinds of generative AI tech into its existing products, and it's all been trash. I actually hate it. That included the release of its AI studio in the summer, which quickly became a hotbed of virtual boyfriends and girlfriends. Like, what the fuck, bro? What? What is the internet these days? The service already boasts hundreds of thousands of AI characters, according to Hayes, but if Meta is to believe this is just the start, access to the AI studio will be expanded to more countries outside the US, and a priority for the company over the next 2 years will be to make interactions with AI more social. So basically, they're trying to trick you into thinking that their platform is booming, that people are engaging, that you are having conversations with real people. But behind it all, it's most likely going to be an AI bot if it's not a bot already. Like if you can go to any comment of any post on Instagram or Facebook, but specifically Instagram, you're going to see a lot of bot comments, a lot of bot accounts, a lot of fake shit on there already. And instead of trying to combat that and fix that issue, which again, admittedly is a very hard thing to fix, and I don't even know how you'll go about doing that. But instead of trying to fix that issue, you're going to be adding more to it. They're going to be Meta sponsored AI accounts. That is crazy. Along with the fictional characters, the AI studio also allows Facebook and Instagram influencers to create AI versions of themselves that their followers can talk to. What the? So there's already management accounts, if you don't know, for a lot of these big influencer accounts and big accounts, whatever. There's already whole management companies that manage a whole suite of big influencers that handle their DMs, that handle their comments, that handle their interactions with people to make it seem like they are engaged with their audience and their followers. Yes, there are some influencers that are truly engaged, but there are also a lot of people that are not. They pay these companies to do this for them. So you're already there's a high chance a lot of times you are also speaking to somebody, if depending on the size of their page and their platform, you're probably speaking to somebody who is not that influenced themselves. But now AI is going to roll out a feature, or Meta is going to roll out a feature where you will for sure almost 100% be speaking to an AI version of themselves to interact and speak with their followers. Like, is that, if you're a follower of somebody or a brand or a company or an influencer, is that something that you truly want? Do you want to have fake interactions with AI versions of an influencer? Will that make you feel good? Like, what are we doing? What is the point of social media at this point if you are taking out the actual social aspects of it because you are not speaking to real people? This has got to be the biggest scam that's going on in 2025. Releasing the AI characters in the wild comes with huge face risk. Futurism has extensively covered out some of their chatbots on platform. Character.ai frequently broke their guardrails and exposed underage teenage users to grotesquely inappropriate content. Again, I do not know how Facebook is planning on managing all of this. All of this AI is not at a point where it can just run freely and throw it into a platform or something that is big as Facebook or Instagram and just let it run wild. You're probably going to be seeing some wild shit. There's also a massive risk of misinformation. Like, again, Facebook doesn't care about misinformation anymore. Zuckerberg has come out and said that recently. They are no longer hiring fact checkers. They're going to leave it up to the community and community notes, a la Twitter. They believe that free speech is number one. They have become that kind of platform. They do not believe in fact checking. So misinformation has already been a problem. It's only going to be exponentially boosted by AI, which does not have any thought of its own. It just kind of accumulates things that it sees on the internet and kind of regurgitates it in a new, slightly altered form. So, like, again, I can only imagine the shit show that we're going to be getting when this hits. Without robust safeguards, platforms risk amplifying false narratives through AI driven accounts. Um, And instead of helping creators, it could backfire on them entirely, which it will. AI is absolute dog shit these days, and it just feels like a scam. It feels like a scam because the low quality AI ones could undermine the craft. Unlike human creators, the AI personas don't have lived experience in most children or same capacity for liability. Okay, the fact that this is a major push for Meta, it just shows how absolutely cooked our social media and our internet is these days. And it just proves and shows that there's a need for a new platform that is free from the shackles of Meta and TikTok and all these other major corporations. There needs to be something new. It needs to switch up because what we have these days is absolute trash. What started out as like a very cool photo sharing platform has devolved into this absolute dumpster fire of a platform. Like Instagram is trash. Facebook has been trash for so long that it's not even worth even speaking about. But like the fact that Instagram has gone down this same fucking rabbit hole as Facebook, it does not leave hope for social media these days. And like if there's ever been a sign that it's time to hop off social media and it's time for something new, it is this. The fact that they are literally planning on flooding their own platforms of AI accounts, bots, that is already an issue. So people can interact to drive up engagement feels like one of the slimiest, scummiest, scamiest things that they've done. Again, if I'm an advertiser, which, you know, people think of advertisers and they think it's just like all these giant companies and corporations that are advertising. No, it's the small mom and pop shops. It's the indie shops. It's the small companies that are really doing the advertising on Meta, because this is what you have to do these days. If I'm an advertiser, if I'm advertising on these platforms and I know that they're absolutely filled to the brim of bot accounts, and then I know that you are also filling it yourself purposely with bot accounts, why would I use your platform to advertise? You are scamming people. Are you going to find some way not to show it to bot accounts? I doubt that. What easier way to drive up cost of ads and advertising than to show it to, you know, tens of thousands of bot accounts that you control? It feels illegal. It feels illegal. And again, if there's any sign that these corporations that are in control of our social media platforms are absolutely dog shit trash and are so fucking out of touch with what creators want, this is it. This is it. This is sad. This is a very sad state of affairs for the internet, which was once a very promising place, but this ain't it. This ain't it.